Rumors about the upcoming iPhone and Apple's transition to its next premium smartphone series have been circulating online for weeks. While many have already shared their opinions and leaked images, we can now present these predicted iPhone 17 models on video to showcase the expected changes set for later this year. Each year, dummy models are crafted based on leaks from Apple's manufacturing chain. In the decade I've collected them, they've never been wrong. These 4 units show that, while noticeably taller, the base iPhone 17 closely resembles the iPhone 16. However, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max introduce a large camera island spanning the phone's full width. Apple's Pro line continues to echo the 2024 designs, likely a stylistic move without a clear functional reason. What is truly new this time is the absence of a Plus model. Instead, we're introduced to something entirely fresh. The much-rumored Air model appears to be real, exhibiting a remarkably slim design. Among the 4, this is the thinnest iPhone ever seen. The iPhone 6 once held that title at 6.9 millimeters, but projections suggest the iPhone 17 Air could be as slim as 5.65 millimeters. This makes it significant not only in the context of past iPhones, but also when compared to Samsung's S25 Edge, which was announced 2 months ago and is expected mid-year at 5.84 millimeters thick. If correct, the iPhone 17 Air would be thinner. Its single rear camera stands out, foregoing Apple's ultra-wide 0.5x lens, a clear indication that trimming features was necessary to reach such a slim form. This raises big questions. How large will the battery be? How durable is it? What materials will prevent it from bending? We likely won't know until the model is officially unveiled, possibly by early September, continuing Apple's typical launch schedule. Welcome to Rumor Replay, a weekly segment from 9 to 5 Max summarizing Apple's latest product rumors with added insight. Just last week, iOS 19 screenshots leaked, Apple Watch camera rumor surfaced, and iPhone 17 comparison images made waves. We already knew iOS 19 would bring a major redesign, but this week, John Prosser offered an early look. First, he revealed a screenshot of the revamped Messages app, followed by a video showcasing system-wide design changes. However, Mark Gurman warns that these images may come from outdated builds or vague mock-ups, missing key features. While I believe some elements Prosser previewed will make it into iOS 19, early leaks rarely reflect the final product. Design evolves throughout development, and partial leaks don't always capture Apple's full vision. That said, features like more 3-dimensional buttons seem likely for the final version. Gurman also reports that Apple is aiming to add cameras to the Apple Watch, but not for a few generations. The idea is that a watch camera could offer new functionality via a device users already wear constantly. watchOS might then incorporate visual intelligence features. While cameras might seem better suited to AirPods, those aren't worn all day. Apple Watch Ultra, however, offers the space and price range to accommodate such tech, making it the most probable candidate for the first camera-enabled watch. It appears the iPhone 17's design is mostly finalized, and Apple is moving toward production. While the iPhone 16 felt underwhelming, Apple seems determined to make the iPhone 17 a standout. All 4 versions, Base, Air, Pro, and Pro Max, are expected to feature cutting-edge OLED panels from Samsung. Though LG Display has previously provided screens, Apple is reportedly leaning heavily on Samsung this year. Samsung's M14 panel offers not only exceptional clarity, but also a peak brightness of 3000 nits, though that may not be fully utilized in the iPhone 17, as it wasn't in the 16 Pro models. Surprisingly, even the base iPhone May 17 receive this premium screen, signaling Apple's intent to elevate visual quality across all models. A major complaint with the iPhone 16 was the 60 Hz display. That's likely changing. Reports suggest Apple will finally bring promotion 120 Hz refresh rate to all iPhone 17 models. Pairing this with the M14 display would create a consistent, high-end visual experience across the lineup. It also makes sense given the Plus model is being replaced by the pricier Air, positioning the standard iPhone 17 as a more unique offering. No news yet on whether BOE will supply displays this time. Regardless, These upgrades should break the trend of iPhones looking and feeling too similar year after year. Historically, Apple launches its new iPhones every September, with only the iPhone 12 delayed due to COVID. So, it's likely the iPhone 17 will be unveiled in September, with availability within 2 weeks. The iPhone 16 was announced on September 9th and launched on September 20th. Pricing remains uncertain. Apple held prices steady for the iPhone 16 series, starting at $799 and going up to $1,199 for the Pro Max. But some analysts warn that 2025 could bring Apple's first price hike in 8 years. Leaker Ice Universe predicts the iPhone 17 Air will replace the Plus model and might even exceed the Pro Max's price. Other sources use the iPhone 16 Plus, $899, as a reference point. Opinions differ. Apple's A-series chips are among the best in mobile performance. The A18 Pro chip in the iPhone 16 Pro was a solid step forward, as confirmed by benchmark tests. The iPhone 17 is expected to use the A19, which was initially rumored to be built on a 2nm process. However, newer reports suggest 2nm won't arrive until the iPhone 18. Still, the A19 will likely use TSMC's third-generation 3nm tech, offering better performance and power efficiency compared to the A18. There's also exciting news on the thermal front. All iPhone 17 models are expected to adopt vapor chamber cooling. This should address past overheating issues and improve efficiency, indirectly boosting battery life. Speaking of which, Apple might be designing its own batteries for the first time, aiming for significant performance gains over existing ones. According to analyst Jeff Pu, the base iPhone 17 will feature 8GB of RAM, while Pro models will bump that up to 12GB, an increase that aligns with Apple's growing investment in on-device AI. Ming-Chi Kuo also supports this prediction. The iPhone 17 lineup will almost certainly launch alongside iOS 19. Apple is expected to preview iOS 19 at this summer's WWDC, and all signs point to a major UI overhaul. Apple reportedly aims to unify the design language across iPhones, iPads, and Macs. This may include circular icons, simplified menus, and revamped interface elements. Apple Intelligence is expected to be a key feature, though some reports suggest no major new AI tools will debut in iOS 19. Instead, Apple could focus on extending AI to more apps and services. Also expected is a much-needed upgrade to Siri, which was initially planned for iOS 18 but was delayed. Those improvements may finally arrive. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Apple content.